Our film is about a female character who is an action chick and alpha female character. She is an ex-assassin and she's interrogating her former boss who tried to kill her. She goes into this warehouse where her former boss is tied up and she will be interrogating him. There will be dialogue between the two characters. She will then pour petrol on the character, on the male character, and take out a cigarette. She'll light the cigarette and she'll stand there holding the cigarette, making it look like she's going to set the petrol light to burn the male character. All of a sudden, the male character will say a trigger word, which we haven't decided on yet, and there will be men that work for the male character burst through a door, and all of a sudden the female character will drop the cigarette, and that's when the scene will black out.
Our film is classified as an 18 because it means we can show explicit content such as strong violence, and there's no limit on what we can show and there's nothing that is prohibited. We are aiming this at a male audience because males are more likely to want to see the violence and torture in our sequence. And also, the men will find the female, the action chick in the sequence, attractive, which will appeal to them.
Okay, so for our thriller film, we've had to choose 3 films that influence our ideas to create it. So for the first film is Kill Bill because of the assassin and the action chick and the alpha female, which goes against stereotypes we've been learning in class, and also it appeals to men because of the action chick. The second one is Casino Royale because of the torture scene and the person being tied to the chair. The third one is The Usual Suspects because of the opening scene when the villain is lighting the cigarette and then drops it on the floor, so then the guy set alight and then dies. So in our groups we created an iconography mood board to represent the ideas of the thriller film that we've gathered together. Within the mood board we put on images of the props we're going to include and the location, the setting. Props included ropes, wooden chair, cigarette lighter, a gun and a petrol canister. So the reason we're going to use these props is because they usually in a stereotypical thriller film because they create mystery, suspense and also action as well.
So one of the things we have to think about when filming our thriller is the location we film it in. We will look at getting in touch with some warehouse owners to see if we can shoot in the warehouse, as that is an isolated, empty place that we can use, but still give off a thriller feel as it will be in a city. If that doesn't work, then we have a backup location of a industrial building site in the middle of Greenwich, just off of Greenwich Station. We have visited there before and we'll visit there again to talk to the owner to see if we can use it. If that doesn't work, then we'll book a hotel room to use for filming in the middle of London. So that again gives us a thriller film. It's been used in thriller films before, like Taken, there's a hotel scene in that, and that will be our backups if we can't get the warehouse.
Our title slates will be shown over the top of the assassin getting ready and arriving at her location that the hostage will take